So what happened with Sunni Islam is that there was essentially a divorce. The idea is that we're on the top floor of this building and it's the best floor. And anybody who's on a lower floor is not on the latest update. And now we have all of these hadith collections. We've got so much on the top floor. Why would you need another floor? But in reality, you can't be on the top floor unless structurally there are lower floors that are stable and there's a strong foundation. And Ibn Abbas said that the Bible is corrupt and the Quran is not, and therefore, why would you waste your time studying the Bible? So for 1400 years, biblical scholarship among Islamic scholars has been a pretty big void, with a few small exceptions. And many of them are from the last 180 years or so. And they involve modernists and Quranists, because these are people who are reading the Quran as a text that speaks for itself. And you can see that it's endorsing a continuity. And then they read the Bible. And they go, okay, what can we make of this? And now that we have all of this historical critical scholarship on the Bible from modernist, postmodernist, and atheist, post-Christian scholars, they're doing a lot of the work for us, mashallah. And then with the Tanakh, it's also a bit convoluted. There's a lot of evidence for a Persian editorial effect. There's interplay with Greek mythology. There's the documentary hypothesis. It's a whole other video, or multiple videos. But when we think about Paul in particular, when we think about who the Quran would be condemning, the Quran says that people are not to be condemned unless guidance has come to them. So I think for a lot of these church fathers, they're only liable if they really knew what they were doing. For people who went back and grafted chapters into the Gospel of John, or intentionally translated the Greek with the syntactic rules of a completely different language to reinforce existing theology, they would be the ones that the Quran is condemning. Not necessarily Paul for all of his flaws, or not necessarily all of the early Christian leaders. Indeed, to some extent, they would be Muslims, imperfect, but serving God and promoting monotheism in a significant and historically